Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, the custom delivery quest here in Endwalker with Margrat. Alright. So, let's get these deliveries handed in, shall we? 3 more mesmerizing miniatures for our monster collector. These handed in. Alright, well, if Ibuki and her team aren't anything less than delighted, I think we may have to consider them monsters. I'll just be a moment. Given that they want to collect replicas of monsters, I have to think they're part of the animal division. Look, I procured something of my own. A researcher brimming with gratitude. Cute. We'll make a gleaner of you yet. Oh, this is an autopilot. None of us were expecting anything remotely close to the quality of what you delivered. The whole team couldn't be happier. Finally, we'll have furnishings more inspiring than peeling wallpaper and criminally slow timepieces. I can feel my investment in the drudgery improving already. So, what do you suppose Ibuki and her colleagues spend their time studying whilst their monstrous miniatures keep vigil? I'm thinking something to do... Life sciences, I take my life on it. Monster materials? Have you confirmed they're not actually adventurers in disguise? Let's go with monster materials. Warm? Very warm indeed. Ibuki's team specialized in materials engineering, so they were tasked with deciding what the Ragnarok should be made of. As the mission was of the greatest import, candidate materials were subjected to rigorous testing to ensure safe and reliable operation. For instance, every component within the engines had to withstand both the heat and stress the engine itself generated, as well as whatever bumps and scrapes it might suffer during the course of the ship's journey. However, if the durable heat-resistant materials they chose had been too heavy or difficult to work with, our starship would effectively have been the world's largest doorstop. Ah, okay. So that's what you guys were in charge of. So to ensure the Ragnarok could actually fly and not be reduced to fondue in the process, Ibuki and her colleagues searched high and low for materials suited to each and every part, and on the occasion they failed to find what they needed, they rolled up their sleeves and created it themselves. Huh! People tend to be more interested in the bigger picture, but what is being made rather than what it's made of. But I've made my peace with it. It's a fairly mundane job, truth be told. Not from where I'm standing. You and your lab are the heroes who help us realize our wildest dreams. We are forever in your debt. Well, if you'd really like to repay the favor, you might try making a good faith effort to actually meet your deadline next time. These days, we mostly deal in arms and armor production with external collaborators. No matter how much you improve upon the previous model, adventurers always demand harder, better, faster, and stronger. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Which necessitates a more in-depth understanding of the circumstances which demand such performance. So we conduct simulations based on actual and theoretical experiences of veteran adventurers, which in turn means extensive research into the myriad monstrosities of the world. Perhaps too extensive, given how it has influenced our team. Yeah! You might want to have a talk with the Ironworks. Influenced being instilled an obsession in. Now, whenever we see any reproduction of a monster, the potential battle begins. Sharp claws, a lumbering blow. No, wait, toxic molten breath! All powerless to penetrate our perfectly selected materials. Then comes the counter. Pikes piercing hardened scale, blades carving through jets of vicious bile, driving unimpeded towards their fleshy prize. Ah, I guess shivers just thinking about it. We need to put you into contact with Tataru. Considering your long and storied tenure, you may have worn or wielded something developed by Ibuki's team and not even known it. Huh. Ah, right, here comes the reveal. Are guild ship missions so perilous these days? Kind of yes, kind of no. We're the Warrior of Light. Hello. Ah! What? How? Where? This is a signature! Oh, the thing you just brought me. Did you sign? Just your initials on the underside. No, please, your full name next time. Across the front. Margaret is enjoying herself immensely here. Oh no, you, Margaret! How dare you conceal such crucial information! Just wait till the rest of the team hears about this. Uh-oh, I think we might have incited a revolution. Margaret, get ready for the guillotine! Or the noose. I'm not sure which. Or worse, the testing chamber. You're the new guinea pig. She now considers you a gracious leader. Oh boy. More to be done. What in the hecking dance is that? Oh no. Who's next? Who is next to... Okay. Ibuki just ran by shrieking like a jilted chocobo. Is something amiss? I suppose there's no telling with her. Never mind. Hodge, I'm here to collect my supplies. Your request was denied. You were encouraged to recuperate at home. Ha! That's rich. Oh, I know that emote. I've got that emote. Well, not quite that emote. Rich or not, that is the official answer. But those two have a special offer for rejected petitioners. Why, Hodge! The very nerve of you! I mean, like we weren't gonna, you know, offer our services anyway, let's be honest here, Margaret. Well met, Margaret. I'm glad to find you in high spirits and not your usual state of inconsolable weeping. I believe we have yet to be acquainted. Grondelvelt, Systems Ethnologist. No, Grondelvelt, your good breeding ruined our fun little game. I've been challenging him to guess who did what on the Ragnarok. Our Systems Ethnologist basically ensured that on an arcane level, the Ragnarok was easy to operate. Each component was imbued with supplementary magic, and without having to employ overworked mages scurrying about activating geometries. That was possible because many systems were designed to function automatically in the presence of sufficient ether. But how do you ensure the requisite quantities of ether are supplied throughout the ship? Calling the systems etherologists, Grondevelt's team was tasked with the development of regulators to reallocate ether as the systems dictate, so when our furry pilots engaged the throttle, the Ragnarok sped up instead of sputtering to a halt, or exploding. Basically, they're the electricians. They're the engineers, the electricians who handle, you know, the wiring and piping. Needless to say, it is intricate work that requires deep understanding of how a host of complex mechanisms interact, far beyond the scope of a harried gaggle of mages. Goodness, your effulgent praise has my bosom all a-tingle. But return to what Hodge mentioned. You are fulfilling requests which Thesaurus denies? Why, we are indeed. My exclusive gleaner here is second to none when satisfying the needs of the needy. Take advantage of our free trial today. Aha! I'm curious as to what prompted said trial. It would be foolish to reject your offer. Very well, might I commission some remedies for weary eyes? Eye drops would suffice, as would items that improve circulation. Footstops purported to improve visual acuity would be welcome too. If it may aid in preservation of enhancement of eyesight, my team and I would welcome whatever you can provide. Ah, I see! Been burning the midnight oil, have we? A man after my own heart. I figured burning the midnight oil was the default state for Sharlayan researchers. Well then, my gleaning genius, let's find this hard worker respite for his tired eyes, shall we? A pleasure as always, my man of peerless procurement. Have you anything to soothe Gondorvilt's tired eyes? And in true Blue Peter fashion, here's some I made earlier. Eye drops may seem like the obvious solution. Get it? If you ask me, Gondorvilt might benefit as much, if no more, than from a fluffy bed or eye mask. A quarter-bell nap can do wonders for one's health. And that is this week's deliveries done. Why have I not returned to my lab and my other neglected responsibilities? Never you fear, I'll tend to perpetual bin fires as soon as you leave. You're in no hurry to go, right? And that is this week's deliveries all done. Just want to see if we can spot Ibuki from out here. Yeah. Alright, they must have gone into hiding somewhere else in here. Well, that's this week's custom deliveries done. So, see you all next week. Well, probably see you Saturday. For Final Fantasy XIV's FanFest in London. I shall not be attending, but I shall be attempting to do the stream later than the stream is actually done. Anywho, JaffaArchfiend, out.